Hey, what's up, y'all? Kenzo is back for more Witcher 3 and still roaming around doing just random quests and stuff. I I'm really bad at doing like the main quest in these kind of games because once you give me side quests, I'll spend all my time doing side quests for days. And then, once I get back to the main quest and I'll be like so grossly overpowered, I'll just like ruffle stomp everything all the way to the end of the game. It's the way that I play these games. So anyway, let's get started. Here we go. All right, lady. I lifted the curse or whatever.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a Pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice. You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbough. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
I find the ingredients from the missing transport using your Witcher senses. Okay.
That's it, Roach.
So there's something out here.
Drowners are our favorites.
Oh, this. Ow. Not today. All right, so I'm just looking for a clue or something. Okay, it must be on the road because like my little arrow keeps aiming me this direction. All right, let's see. Oh, here.
Wide, heavy wheels. A merchant's wagon.
Um. What's this? All right, so they went off road.
Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well.
Bode. It's like a word I never use.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Cuts of meat. Cataplepus. Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one.
Get on the horse for some reason. I struggle to get on this damn horse a lot of the time. It's like he just doesn't want to get on it. Annoying. Dude, come on, man. She ain't gonna explain anything. She doesn't explain shit. She's just like, I need this. Why? Because I need it. Okay. What's this? Hang on. I'll go investigate down here. Take your shit. What else you got in here? What else you got in here? Alright. Hey, you should probably close that. That could be dangerous.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
You said that the last time I came here. I don't believe you.
Got those substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. The Cain Vin Hateful.
Changed mice into horses. Third level transfiguration. I'm impressed. But I still don't get it.
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cindrilla whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming.
How's my horse doing?
It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
God, lady.
Transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight.
Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm.
Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
All right, I'm gonna beat you in this race. Oh wait, no, this horse isn't mine. Ooh, dude. I literally don't care.
Faster.
Oh, I'm gonna run out of horse stamina. No. No.
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
I'll just block you. How's that? There was a quest right there. Alright, well, thankfully, this all tracks on the map. No, no, I don't want to lose. No, get... Why did I get so into that? That's a nice little setup you got there. Very, very nice.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've two options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands... Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends, with benefits. So?
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
She played me. Story of my life.
kept her shoes on.
This guy, man, he is a character. Well, she's over here. Found her.
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me, but I'll think of something.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
So should I go back over there? Does it show up on the map? I mean, nothing's there, so... I'm curious, though. I just want to see what's over there. I could probably get a boat and do this like 10 million times faster, but oh well. Oh god, is there something in the water? I didn't think about this. And usually I'm scared of going in big bodies of water like this in games because definitely sounds like something's in the water. I don't even, I'm not gonna look. Keep on swimming, Garrett. Well, you know, if there's something in the water, there'd be a little dot there. I think. I hope. Well, I guess we're gonna find out if some giant, you know, like what was that Resident Evil 4? Like you shoot the water and that big monster just eats you. Like, I guess if that happens, then I'll know. Ironically, there's a boat right there. Okay. Okay. Hey, is this my my good armor, or is this some bullshit armor I'm wearing right now? Oh, that's good. I do appreciate that my pants are like terrible. I'm not sure why my gloves and all that shit got taken off. That was kind of weird. Okay, sorry about that. All right. How do I get in this? Can I jump over this? Oh. Let me in. I like
Right. Top floor of the tower.
I sound like that meme. Let me in. Let me in.
you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen? Beds free of bedbugs, mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, I feel like, what the, oh god! I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I was gonna say, like, I feel like I did a good thing. I'm not sure. See what's up in here. Oh, there we go.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. We scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
What's an all god?
The All God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. Suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that.
This sounds like a trick.
So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me elms. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this all-god of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
Oh wait, there's like ghosts and shit here?
An illusion.
Right here?
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the all-god to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Let's try the nice approach.
Listen here, lard ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
What are you, exactly?
Maybe you'd care to go up top, see if you're still there.
Anything new?
Talk to your all-god, face to face.
And will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you! I told you the All-God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
Farewell. The all-god show you favor.
All right, I'm gonna end the gameplay there. I know this gameplay is a little shorter than my usual ones that I put out, but I'm kind of out of footage for that stream for that night, so or at least anything interesting. I mean, I could post another 30 minutes of me just roaming around picking up shit off the ground, but yeah, good stuff. I'm gonna go. I'll see you for the next gameplay. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.